Welcome to game number 3 of the Join Dota League season number 5's Division 1 and 2 playoffs. Arcanys Gaming going up against Execration in this upper bracket semi-final. So with this one, we are gonna have our, team who will advance to the upper bracket final to face 5EVA for a spot in the MLG Pro League for season number 2 for that one, I suppose. Or if they're gonna just drop down to the lower bracket, where they still can have a chance to advance to MLG Pro League. But looking at the bans, slightly different. Arcanys to remove the sniper as well as the Batrider, whereas Execration banning out the axe and the troll. Axe definitely, and even the sniper to some extent, were the two heroes that helped Execration to a game 2 victory for sure. Mostly the axe though, just being able to snowball that high, but I really have to commend Execration for also the way they laned this. They had the Abaddon support the axe, which really allowed him to easily creep skip, get guaranteed farm, apply early pressure to the tier 1 by creep skipping, and well, with this, here we are for game number 3, Arcanys having the first pick. Vengeful Spirit, Lion, Juggernaut, possibly. Funny enough that we haven't seen a Shadow Fiend, to be honest, but what is the hero that they are gonna go for here? They are going to go for the Juggernaut, so wanting to secure a solid carry who can also do quite a bit in the mid-game phases of Dota. So Juggernaut definitely not a bad pick to start with, but Execration, it is their turn to handle the Earthshaker. If it's Fox, he definitely knows how to handle it, of course. If you're a Rubik, End of Steel and Fisher, it is so much better than the original Fisher just because it's pretty much instant. But Execration now, what's their second pick gonna be? Are they gonna this time around go for just straight out 2 supports, for example? If not, I still think Shadow Fiend is one of the possible heroes that they could pick up. Phantom Lancer, although this early on may not be the best of options, but Phantom Lancer with the Mass Illusions definitely not bad against Juggernaut, but it is gonna be a Medusa instead. So a rather early one, which gives of course Arcanys more time to react to this particular pick here. But it's Arcanys now. It is their turn to go for the secondary hero. I think Vengeful Spirit definitely wouldn't go amiss here. Nice defensively with the swaps. Great aggressively with the minus armor. You have a stun. You have extra damage as an aura. So Vengeful Spirit will be the pick for them. For the next bans though, Storm Spirit can get banned out rather easily. Skydive Mage. Lion was already banned as we see. But Skydive Mage could definitely be also one of those. Execration though, wanting to make a little bit more sure that no like mana burns, so-called Medusa counters will be there. So gonna take out the Nyx Assassin because of that, as Arcanys also gonna remove a Phoenix from the Execration's hands. As well, Execration do also remove a Invoker. Class Vex Invoker of course with the EMP, definitely a nuisance against a Medusa, and even late game, like Invoker can semi-carry-ish, kind of. If you land your spells, also depending on the itemization, may just be quite a heavy hitter with just normal last hits on top of everything else. But more picks about to come. Storm Spirit is not banned, neither is the Skydive Mage, so Execration, Skydive Mage, Earthshaker combination definitely a potent one if they feel like going for it. Otherwise, Witch Doctor, maybe. And Witch Doctor is never like a super bad hero, but I think Skydive Mage could work a little bit better. Get the silence against Juggernaut as well. And although, yes, Juggernaut can just easily build a Manta style, it's still gonna take him some time to get the Manta style for himself. And before that, Ancient Seal, I've just seen so many games where Ancient Seal completely wrecks Juggernaut. Juggernaut tries to run in for the Omnisless, for example. Suddenly he gets silenced, can't even Blade Fury to save himself for the follow-up stuns on it or anything. So Execration, they will pick up a Lina for now. We don't know yet whether it's going to be a mid lane Lina again like it was in game number 1, or if it's going to be a support, but if you're Arcanys, you're definitely going to have to consider both possibilities here. And I was also thinking about the Lina earlier, but I thought maybe Execration would like to avoid that pick. But then again, if you get that Aghanim Scepter, the burst is real. 950 damage. 950 damage from a level 3 Laguna Blade, pure. So support just wiped out, and it's only a 50-second cooldown on level 3 as well. So it's definitely strong, but it's maybe a little bit unreliable, although I have to say, Lina being like a core hero is kind of popular at the moment. Yes, I dare say so, I dare say so. Arcanys though, they have their own third pick about to come. They need an offlaner, they need a possible mid laner. Queen of Pain, if they want to, could be the pick once again. Then again, Storm Spirit also still available. Lina and Earthshaker though is already a reasonable amount of lockdown, but even then, Storm Spirit wouldn't be a bad pick, but they're going to pick up a Bristleback instead, so this, I think, is going to be the offlaner. Definitely does synergize with the raw amount of physical damage that Juggernaut can bring to the table with Vengeful Spirit's minus armor and the goo now as well from the Bristleback. Also, Bristleback, once you turn your back, you should still be able to mitigate even pure damage coming in, because that's just how the ability works. Should mitigate all incoming damage when you have your back turned or the sides. So Bristleback, not that bad for a frontline tank here. The one worry is that they're melee heroes now. So up against Stone Gaze, it's gonna be a little bit weak, so. As Execration. Their own fourth pick about to come. They also need an offlaner. Phoenix was banned out, so if they want to, Clockwork is still available. Tidehunter is a hero we haven't seen as much. Centaur also completely forgotten almost. So Execration, it is their turn to run a Queen of Pain now. It of course may be the offlane. It might still be a Lina mid lane with Medusa safe lane, for example. But that's the nice thing about Execration's draft for now. It leaves a little bit more to the imagination than the sides of Arcanys does. So about 17 seconds and counting down. And of course then another 54 seconds. But Arcanys, what may they go for? Witch Doctor, Sky of Mage? I guess Sky of Mage now does get extra value now that Queen of Pain comes out. Also the fact that just having a kind of a balanced mix between magical and physical damage is something that you may look towards. Or maybe they want to get something that has like solid stuns instead. Although as a support, Shadow Shaman maybe. Shadow Shaman could also just use the minus armor, because Mass Serpent Wards is physical damage. As for now, Rubik will be the pick instead for Arcanys, so that is a solid stun, which I didn't consider that much, but we're gonna have the reverse. Second game, Arcanys picked up the Earthshaker in the first round, then had a Rubik come out from Execration. Of course, Rubik was picked up earlier, but even then, Rubik will be there, so we'll see if whoever is going to play Rubik for Arcanys, if he can just get as much value out of a Stolen Fisher as Fox did in game number 2. As last ban's about to come, I still think Storm Spirit may not be too bad of a ban from Execration, because Arcanys, they do need a mid laner. They could also go for a Puck if they really wanted to be honest, or, well, the Assassin definitely would have fit in the general, like, style of draft that Arcanys have for now, because more minus armor means more wreckage, super fast Roshan's and whatnot. Broodmother though will be the ban from Arcanys themselves. I suppose they don't have the best heroes to really deal with a Broodmother and Execration. Depending on how they want to lane this, they may need an offlaner, so Broodmother is, or does kind of make sense. So Execration now, they do have their last pick about to come, and sorry, just for a second I had to check Skype for another tournament's info, because a game just finally got confirmed for later on this evening. Chen, wow. Last pick Chen? What is this world? So it's gonna be Queen of Pain offlane then, right? I got completely sidetracked here. Completely sidetracked, but Chen, last pick. I mean, it definitely can work out. It probably won't even get punished all that hard by what Arcanys has for now. The only thing is that if it's a Lina mid lane, it might be rather easy for like a Rubik come in, telekinesis. Of course, depends on the mid laner that Arcanys do go for now. Storm Spirit, Puck are the more popular ones. OD, although just probably won't come out. To be honest, at this point, anybody who could build a Midas wouldn't be too bad. Or Arcanys, are they going to take one out of 5 Eva's playbook? Go for a mid lane Enchantress like Miracle did? Mess with the gen. Oh! Yes! Baby Jesus! Thank you! We're going to have a Meepo, guys. We are going to have a Meepo! So with this Meepo here now, suddenly, Execration banning out Meepo in the first 2 games, in the second game, even in the first phase, suddenly makes more sense. Or well, yeah. Trying to re-chat by solo casting, it just messes up my brain, but you have to re-chat every now and then, right guys? Yes, right guys. It is correct. But to introduce the lineups for the last game of this best of 3 series between Execration and Arcanys, on the Radiant side, we are gonna have Boombax to be the Medusa for Execration, with Fox on the gen, leaving Primo to handle that Lina mid lane once again, Bokerino for the offlane Queen of Pain, supported by Chemo's Earthshaker. As for Arcanys, Mighty Savior on the Bristleback, leaving Heinrich on the Meepo, with Fright Butterflies, playing the Vengeful Spirit, and a dual offlane of Playhard on the Juggernaut, and Chobril Ramos to be the Rubik for them. Man, this Chen though, Fox, you better bring your A game for this one. So we're gonna have a just kind of a micro off between Heinrich as well as Fox. Whether it's gonna be the Meepo or the Chen winning out in the end. Light Striker Rado does land on Fright Butterflies, already taking a huge amount of damage. Heinrich does get the bounty rune, but is it even gonna be worth it? Fright Butterflies, blink 4 from Bok. It's gonna be first blood. Vengeful Spirit just got wrecked. So many disables. Now Heinrich takes a little bit of extra damage as well. So yes, you got the bounty rune, but end result, Execration getting the upper hand to begin with. So, Meepo. Yes, one nice thing to just point out from the chat is that there is already an Earthshaker on Execration. There's also AoE stuns from the Lina if you can land the Light Striker Ray properly. But Boombax in some trouble now. They still have the Telekinesis play hard. Gonna come in, does have the Blade Fury, gonna activate it. Can they get the proper body blocking though? Mana Shield, even the first point into it will be enough. Mana Shield, OP guys, OP. But it's just the fact that Laguna Blade and the Sonic Wave as well. So Earthshaker can lock down Meepo. Nice dodge of the Fissure, or maybe just slightly off target with the Fissure. But Meepo, this is just not going to be an easy game for him. Because all you need to do to deal with a Meepo is kill one of them. And between the heroes that the Execration has, killing off one of them shouldn't be all that hard. Of course, if you use both the Sonic Wave and the Laguna Blade to kill off a Meepo, it may be overkill in the sense that you suddenly don't have enough to deal with a Bristle and Juggernaut. But just Laguna Blade to kill off one Meepo is just perfectly justified. Boombax a little bit low on mana now, so Mana Shield won't get as much value, but then again, this time around Chemo on the Earthshaker is also close by to just help out. Bok in the meantime trying to man fight with Fright Butterfly, so he's only level 1. If he was level 2 it's like easy Wave of Terror, but there's another Fissure to save Chen for now. The Satyr also doing some counter harass onto the Rubik for now. Man, just look at that Shockwave. Massive amounts of damage. You can spam it 6 times as well. Heinrich though, trying to go for a Primo. Does he have a poof coming in? He does, but does he have enough damage? I have my doubts here. Then again, Fright Butterfly is trying to come in as well. Heinrich dodging as well as he can, and finally with the Magic Missile stunning up the Lina. They do get the kill, so Heinrich getting a slight help in the mid lane here. But definitely needs it as well to get this bottle, to get a little bit more dominance going, as at the moment, wow, Chen up to 10 last hits. So really been just focusing on the farming rather than helping out the lanes, because, well, up until this point Lina didn't really need help in the mid lane, was leading in last hits. But Heinrich, with the help of that kill, definitely catching up a tiny bit, as Jobril Ramos wants to come in from the side. Boombax, he needs to lose more mana before though, I think. He's level 3 as well. He has not gone for points into something, but Jobril Ramos, wow. Hellbear, Thunderclap, Penitence, as well as I think it was, no Fissure was even needed. Just easy pickings. Rubik, of course, not all that durable. 0 armor after all. With so many units there, lots of physical damage to be taken. So Execration looking good for now. But then again, Arcanys, it's not like they're horribly falling behind or anything. Play hard. Still up to 8 last hits. Yes, slightly behind of Boombacks, but not all that horrible. Looking at the safe lane though, Mighty Savior. Well, wait a second. Nope, it's Heinrich just farming up a triple stack in the jungle. Having Chobril Ramos try at the very least to soak up XP, but not really working out that well. But top lane, Mighty Savior, 13 last hits against Bocarino's 12. Of course, if this was a pure 1v1 matchup from the start, Queen of Pain probably would have a more of a upper hand here. But play hard is level 4.5, so him getting level 6 is of utmost importance because they really do need that Omni Slash to really take down targets fast. Mighty Savior though in some trouble with Bok, a little bit too low on mana to really go for a Blink follow-up. Does now have a bottle coming in, but Blink plus I think 2 attacks into the back of Bristleback with 2 points into the Bristleback ability. Could have just been enough to get the kill with the help of the Shadow Strike, but Bristleback himself does have a bottle now. Gets it delivered a little bit earlier than the Queen of Pain does, but Bocarino should be fine nonetheless. Magic Stick is just such a great item against Bristleback. But Rubik still in the mid lane, not getting too many last hits, but Meepo just kind of free farming up in the jungle, 1.7k now in the bank. Interested to see whether it's gonna be a... Oh, play hard, gets the Mystic Snake, gets the Fisher's Will, Thunderclap to follow, Shockwave, not enough mana for it anymore. The Satyr has been there for too long, could have been an easy kill. Queen of Pain in the meantime gets a solo kill without a Sonic Wave. So Bocarino well played, make it 3-1. We're gonna have Rubik, Chobril Ramos barely survive mid lane. Bottom lane play hard, completely zoned out as well, and it's gonna be a tier 1 going down. It very well might be. The glyph comes out, but a glyph is not a guaranteed save yet. At least play hard has another Blade Fury now off cooldown, so may go for it. Yes, they're gonna go for it. If Chemo gets stunned, I think it's gonna be enough, but then again, Fox, he's also in trouble. They want to get Boombacks if they can, but they can't. They're gonna go for Fox instead. Chemo stuns up Fright Butterflies and may just be able to outrun them now. Not enough mana for another stun, so they only get Chen in the end. Medusa escaping, big thing for Execration, but then again, they also save the tower for now. Unfortunately not in the deny range though. As Chobril Ramos, just look at his health dropping to 1 Dragon Slave. Of course, it is level 4, so definitely makes sense. But there are Boots of Travels now on Heinrich. We'll see if he wants to just use it to kind of split push and create space, or play hard though. Oh, has to be careful because Bocarino comes in. Sonic Wave. Are we gonna see it? No, waiting for it. Okay, we had a turnaround from... Did they think it's on cooldown? Maybe so. Heinrich misses the first Earthbind, misses the second one, so Bocarino should be fine. Mighty Savior comes in as well, but Blink just came off cooldown and away she goes. Mid lane though, Chobril Ramos does not get stunned by Light Strike Array, which in turn of course allows her to kind of survive. Chemo though, does he want to go for Mighty Savior? He is spotted out by this Observer Ward, and look at how many heroes are coming in. In the meantime, Heinrich finds Fox, but I think Earthbind was used, just didn't do anything. Maybe it wasn't, who knows. In the meantime, Chemo just outruns play harder. Can he outrun? He can. Still no level 6. Meepo poofed away, so they're gonna be fine unless they get the counter kill. Fright Butterflies low on mana. If only they had an ensnare or something from a Chen creep, which, well, they don't. Now though, Mighty Savior gonna go up against Chen. Maybe a mistake, maybe not. Lots of creeps there. Mighty Savior still has a couple of pole charges. Play hard, gets the Blade Fury before the Fisher comes out, and I think it's gonna be the kill here as well. Was it Boombacks blocking the pathing of the Earthshaker for a little while? Maybe so, but in the end, no kills happen. But with 2 more heroes rotating in, do we have vision? No. Radiant does not know of this, but they have so many heroes themselves. Bok completely out of mana, but does she care? Fisher, Light Strike Array does miss. So there's gonna be 1 hero surviving with the Laguna Blade and 1 more attack. Yes, Lina gets the kill on the Juggernaut, and the 2 heroes that wanted to come in from behind suddenly couldn't anymore. Bristleback was not in fighting shape. Juggernaut got picked off. And with this, just a tower goes down. Execration, looking at the graphs, have about a 2k lead. XP 500, so not that big of a deal in all honesty. It's only 8 minutes in after all as well. But this Meepo is farming nicely. is farming the top lane, has himself the Ogre Club. So gonna be working towards the Aghanim Scepter now. So Meepo, I've seen so many games where like a team is behind and suddenly you get oh god, how to say, I'm completely blanking here. So you, goddamn Skype distracting me. Never mind. New thoughts. Boombacks. He's gonna get chased down a little bit by Bristleback, because I don't think Bristleback really wants to dive it that hard, or does he? The two supports are also rotating in. They are smoked up. They ping out Chen, but do they have enough to kill Chen? Telekinesis is used, Fate Bolt, Magic Missile, but the Fissure will land on both. But Stolen Fissure, Sonic Wave in the meantime comes out, but Fire Butterflies will clean up Chen, but it will cost them both of their own support. So in the end, probably not a worthy thing, of course. Them killing Medusa, creating the space to kill Medusa is fine. So in the end, a 2-for-2 trade, but Arcanys coming out ahead because they also kill Medusa. So the thing I wanted to say beforehand was that Okay, so yeah, Meepos. Sorry guys, extremely sorry about just getting completely sidetracked, but people need important information. So Meepo, I've seen so many games where Meepo, like the team with Meepo is kind of losing. Suddenly Meepo gets his Aghanims, gets his Blink after that as well, and turns the entire game around. It can definitely happen. And of course Arcanys, they're not like that far behind at the moment as it is either. Just because Medusa isn't farming that great mid lane though, Mighty Savior might have made a mistake in going for that man fight with Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain, no bottle charges, will TP out just in case, because there was a higher chance of Arcanys having a support rotate in to help than for Execration, of course. Now though, Mighty Savior will not escape. Scream of Pain into the face. Bok, that was just way too easy of a kill, and Bok gonna be sent back home as well. Get a filled up bottle, and Bok is gonna get so much of a faster Orchid than was had by... who played the Quop for Arcanys last game? I think it was... was it Heinrich, right? It was Heinrich, yeah. So it's definitely going to be a much more impactful of a Quop. Number 1 in network for now. But even if you get the Orchid, you may still just get blown up by Meepo once he gets his Aghanim's Blink combination. Bok though, blinks forward. No targets there. That was weird. Maybe they thought that somebody's in the trees here, hiding. So that's going to be most likely a tier 1 falling unless Arcanys want to defend. But looks like they have their sights set on 2 tier 1s themselves. Of course, Heinrich, if he gets the last hit on the Meepo, gonna be great. Mid lane though, Telekinesis used just on the creep, but Chobril Ramos got ensnared, got stomped. There's the Laguna Blade to get another kill. Poor support, just getting eliminated way too fast. Mighty Savior, of course, he's in no real danger. But just those supports. Sad. But now Meepo. Oh, mid lane, Mighty Savior, gonna get blown up. Bok just using that Sonic Wave perfectly, even though it's only level 1. Still blowing up a Bristleback, and this Bristleback is slowly but surely falling behind. Used to have more net worth than the Medusa, but now just kind of unable to find the farm, also dying a couple of times now. Scream of Pain is stolen by Rubik, so they have extra burst. Primo just gets sent back to regen up. Play hard though. Omni Slash once again off cooldown. Oh, Queen of Pain, no, not gonna run towards Play Hard, just blinks towards the mid lane instead. So looking at the graphs again, it is now a 3k net worth lead for Execration. About 2k in XP. Play Hard, is he gonna find Chemo though? He should, he saw him going into Roche Pit. There will be no escape. Enchant Totem comes out, but Fire Butterflies. This Omni Slash was, I think, extreme overkill, knowing that the supports come in. I mean, it's kill secured, yes, but just one Magic Missile and just attacks would have also done the trick, really. Chen though does now have a mech, definitely gonna help out their teamfight potential if the Chen is close. Mid lane though, Telekinesis comes out and they get the kill. That was easier than I thought, didn't even have enough time. Definitely the stolen Scream of Pain making a difference. So 11-6 is the kill score, but Arcanys definitely still holding on. Heinrich does not manage to poof out. Primo gets the kill, but Playhard gets the counter. There's the Echo Slam though. Chemo, support Earthshaker comes in, kills a Juggernaut, no problem. So in the end, with Juggernaut as well as Meepo both dying, it's not all that bad. That Queen of Pain also just kind of took the bullet. Queen of Pain though does have the Orchid finish now. So definitely the threat levels do get higher. Chemo, he also got the tower down. Although there's no TP, so she should get chased down. But then again, not a single point into the goo. So it's going to take a little bit longer. Bokarino blinks in with an invis. But Chobril Ramos, he's around as well to help. So Chemo, he's going to go down. One more Quill Spray. And Chat out, and though he does as much damage as he can. Bok uses the Scream of Pain to go for Chobril Ramos. Are they going to turn it around? Sonic Wave coming off cooldown in just a couple of seconds. But there's the Magic Missile. Do they have a Telekinesis? Sonic Wave? No! Oh wow, double kill. For a second, I thought Fried Butterflies was the front one throwing it out. I was like, yeah, triple kill. Nope. Just a double kill, but it's fine still. Got the best of that situation, I suppose. I'm just not even gonna comment that one. Just like, what? What just happened? Just, you come in out of the trees, you Laguna Blade, you just don't give the target a chance even. But Heinrich still farming up reasonably so. Queen of Pain though has suffered 2 deaths within the last couple of minutes. So definitely slowed her down. So Meepo will overtake the #1 network position soon enough. Also, just now is going to finish up the Aghanim Scepter. More Meepos, more durability on those Meepos. So Arcanys. Next step, get the blink on Heinrich now. It should at least, if it continues at this rate, come out before the 20-minute mark. Primo though, he's not smoked but may not even need it. Has the Yule Scepter ready. Play hard. Oh, how fast can you be? Not fast enough. Light Strike Array, a few more attacks and gonna go down before he can get a single spell off. Feature just buying the necessary time, no Yules even needed. Can they also get Mighty Savior though? Mighty Savior didn't start backing off in time. It should have been kind of obvious now. Light Strike Array does connect. They get the Fissure as well into the Bristleback. Laguna Blade is ready. Not gonna happen. Primo gets stunned up in return. Light Strike Array was stolen from Chobril Ramos. Yule Scepter buys a couple of extra seconds, but is it gonna be enough? Swap back. Primo still alive. Light Strike Array will miss from Chobril Ramos. Primo, he just bottled up and he's gonna be perfectly fine. Of course, they use the mech also, but Mighty Savior, he's the one who gets stunned up now. Arcanys, they just aren't taking those fights all that well. Chobril Ramos gets the Telekinesis and the Fate Bolt, so he gets the kill on Queen of Pain, steals the Blink and escapes. Well, that's big plays from him, but play hard. He's gonna have to grab quite a bit of kills, or no, he's not going for kills, just wants to farm, but he is spotted out by this ward now. But Arcanys, they're really just taking bad fights. I think that's like the only way to put it. Play hard. He wants to go, but look at the amount of creeps. They use the mech as well. The Blade Fury does just almost nothing. Blink forward, Telekinesis into Chemo though. They have the Earth Point. Hydra comes in. The Echo Slam came, but a little bit too early, so not too many Meepos there. Light Strike Array doesn't connect on anything. Play hard. Still has the Omni Slash level 2. Wants to split up the targets if he can. But without the Mask of Madness, I don't think he can catch up, or can he? Primo, Yule Scepter, Face Boots too fast. Chobril Ramos, blink forward, Telekinesis is there. They're gonna have the Omni Slash and Boombax. Survives, but not for long, I think. Yeah, Heinrich gets it. Nice Sonic Wave though. Can they get more? Primo wanna get chased down in the end. And Execration, they just should have backed the hell out. But for some reason, they chose not to. Now they got the stun on Pog. They get the Light Strike Array. Telekinesis still on cooldown. But they get the swap to disable the blink for such a long duration. Chobril Ramos, really, that player. Just first game Earthshaker, this game Rubik. Excellent stuff coming out for sure. So 20 to 14 is the kill score now. Arcanys, suddenly Meepo gets the #1 position. Bristleback and Juggernaut also recover quite a bit from this. As Mighty Savior, just with the Bristleback, has the mech, or probably had it before the previous fight already. 1.4k after that as well. Looking at the graphs now, what used to be about a 5k lead narrowed down to about 2,000, maybe 1.5 even. XP from about a 4k lead for Execration down to 2,000. Whoa, make it 3,000 for Arcanys. Net worth also zeroed out now. So don't count out Arcanys. And late game, I'd probably even give the edge to Execration. It's hard to say. It really always depends on itemization and the proper amount of farm on carries. But play hard. Oh no! Not quite run into stuns. Gets to back off just in time. Breaks the smoke and will be fine. So now, Arcanys. They're definitely playing it safe for now. They have a 4-step on Jobril Ramos, still holding on to that extra stun. So Blink telekinesis into his own Light Strike Array. There's the swap. Oh, the Blink came out before the telekinesis. The idea was nice though. 4-step to Fried Butterflies, although I think just 4-step yourself into telekinesis would have been kind of more of a guaranteed thing. So Meepo pulling ahead though. How close is it to the Blink? Well, I ask how close. He has the Blink. So 18 minutes, 13 seconds in just about. Let the Havoc begin, possibly. We'll see how well Execration can hold on to it. Medusa still doesn't have that great amount of a farm, but has the point booster at least after the Yasha. So a little bit of extra mana to work with for the mana shield. Yule Scepter in the meantime used on the Bristleback. Pretty much just wanted to do that to get kind of a guaranteed escape. As Arcanys, it is going to be Roshan time. Meepo wants to get himself that Aegis. Wants to have that security from after blinking in. In the meantime, Bristleback, he's gonna get stunned multiple times. Laguna Blade and the Sonic Wave. So they get the kill. Definitely a nice kill, but it's gonna be with the trade-off for Roshan, of course. So I think Arcanys, they are probably even fine with that trade. Just having the Meepo run around with the Aegis, it just gives him so much extra security for split pushing now. With those booster trials, of course. So the tier 2 tower, top lane or bottom lane, you can expect those to just start taking chip damage really soon. And of course, just also for Arcanys now, knowing that Sonic Wave is on cooldown, Laguna Blade, a pretty short cooldown, so you can kind of expect that to be there for every single fight. Sonic Wave though, definitely not so easy. But Pokerino, if he gets the Aghanim Scepter finished, it will be that easy. Even easier, because 40-second cooldown is just sick. Fox though, he is not the best target for an Omnislash just because he may have enough time to bring all of his creeps to him to have them soak it up, also just using the mech maybe. Nice play hard now. Has his Yasha, Mask of Madness, does he have anything else? Nope, not quite yet, but he is gonna run into Boombacks. But as we saw from before, his Omnislash wasn't even enough, and never mind. Well, Magic Stick he would have enough. But with the level 3 mana shield activated, he probably wouldn't be able to even solo kill a Medusa. Heinrich though. Well, good for Execration is that Pokerino, Pok, still kind of keeping up with the amount of farm that Heinrich is gathering. Of course, Meepo is a little bit faster, but Queen of Pain, she has died quite a bit, and even then has been able to keep up with farm, so that's pretty nice. But if I were to choose between a Queen of Pain 25-30 minutes into the game and a Meepo with the amount of farm that the Meepo has, I'd probably choose a Meepo. But as we already discussed earlier, as I discussed, the ability for Execration to blow up that Meepo is real. So you can never just count the Meepo in, especially if the Earthshaker gets a blink, which, well, he's gonna have Mighty Savior now. Nice 4-step by Rubik, ensuring that it's not gonna be an easy kill onto him. Although Primo can still keep on going, has his own Blink, Blink Yule, Light Strike Array. Now the Blink follow-up from the Earthshaker also. Or well, Blink will be flying out, so he's gonna have it soon enough. So this Blink Earthshaker is gonna be monumental in trying to stop the Meepo, or well, pretty much try to stop anything or anybody. So Heinrich now. Up to 2.2k gold. Is it another ultimate orb he's gonna pick up to try to go for a Hex, or maybe Eye of Skadi even? Although Hex up against Queen of Pain would probably be better. Nope. Gonna be a Drums instead for now. Although has an ultimate orb as well already, so I guess it's fine. Drums, definitely not a bad item to have. You should, if you can, have at all times one set of drums and like an Urn of Shadow plus a mech on your team, like on anybody. Some are of course better in carrying it, some are worse. So 2.2k now on Bristleback. If he wants to finish an SNY, he can do so. If it's gonna be a Heaven's Halberd, then just kind of disarming the Medusa, he can get that one as well. But nope, it's gonna be the Yasha, so SNY will be complete now on the Bristleback. Gonna make him a hell of a lot faster, especially if you have Wharf Path stacks up to like 7 or something. But game has slowed down a little bit now. Of course, Execration after that last disaster of a fight really kind of lost faith in themselves, but considering they have a Chen, they should keep on going, I think. They have their ultimates up, so why not try to fight? Why not try to just make use of that blink on Earthshaker? But as I say that is exactly what they might be doing now. They are grouping on the top lane. So I think they're going to pressure this tier 2 and see if Arcanys even reacts, which I don't think Arcanys will. Or will they? Heinrich, one Meepo is TPing back, but they use the glyph. Meepo, will he come in time, and will he come in solo? Or is it just, or did it just send that one Meepo back to defend the tier 3 later if need be? Because look at the push coming in from Arcanys themselves. Wow. It's not even all Meepos here, but it is fast, as we can see. Tier 3 going down, silence on the Juggernaut, but he just runs away. In the meantime, Heinrich, he jumps in. He's going to get Primo, I think. Yule Scepter is used. Can Primo stay alive? He can. So that's fine. I hear a Stone Gaze. Was it stolen? It was stolen by Rubik. What a steal, Fox. He's going to get slowed down. He got Earthbound up as well. That's one kill. That's going to be Rax going down. People didn't even care about most of it. He blows up Bok. Primo gonna lose his life, Arcanys. Well, that is how you suddenly snowball or counter snowball or whatever, but Arcanys suddenly have such a huge lead in this game. It's not even funny. A Rax advantage. Meepo getting huge. Bristleback, number 2 in net worth Juggernaut. Gonna surpass Queen of Pain anytime now, and well, Chen's creeps just looking at Bristleback from the high ground. This was just a disaster of a fight. A disaster. Mighty Savior, just easy frontline tank. Manta style gonna be delivered to play hard, so the Orchid doesn't get half as much value. Oh, they get the swap on Boombacks. He does not have the Stone Gaze anymore, and he is just gonna lose his life. Blink, oh not Blink, just an Echo Slam comes out, but Playhard stays alive. There's the mech from the Bristleback. They're all in fighting shape. Heinrich, does he still have that Aegis? He does not, but he probably doesn't even need it. Blows up Fox with just the proof combinations. They get the tier 2. Tier 3 will be next. They're all gonna be full health as well, or are they? Heinrich, he runs a little bit too deep. He gets blown up. I don't know why he went there, but well, he's gonna buy back, and Boots of Travels in, I think. That was weird, and it could have been played better, but they got the Sonic Wave on cooldown. Aghanim Scepter was finished after that because it got the kill on Meepo. So it's still on a really long cooldown here. And that's going to be 2 sets of racks. They can't go for the third quite yet because there is a tier 2 still standing, but... Man. Primo at least will survive thanks to his Yule Scepter once again. Just Yules blink out. But Arcanys 2 racks ahead. 25, well 26 minutes in. Yes, Medusa is in general a decent hero in dealing with that, but it's... I think gonna put them at too big of a disadvantage. Arcanys should be quite easily able to just pick up that next Roshan as well. And suddenly looking at the graphs, 10k net worth lead, 10k in XP as well for Arcanys. 2 racks ahead, Bristleback sitting on 4k gold. Meepo has 3.1. And oh, Mighty Savior, is he going to go down? Bok, if only he had the Sonic Wave, even without that, doing quite a bit of damage, but with the mech being used, it's just not going to be enough unless Primo blinks forward, not going to get the Yules. But that's going to be Skadi on Medusa, BKB on Bristleback straight out, Juggernaut 2.8k on himself. So Heinrich with the Ultimate Orb can go for that Hex if he wants to. And that's going to be big, the Hex out on him. So even if he doesn't blow somebody up completely with the proof combinations, you can always Hex him up and just right click him down afterwards. And well, Execration, 1 game. For 1 game, oh, top lane, Bok might be in trouble. They had the Blink Echo Slam of Jobril Ramos, which was stolen. Yule Scepter now, Intervention Spirit Primo. Can he even get the kill? Can't even use the Laguna Blade, just has to run away, get swapped back. Do we have another stun? Jobril Ramos blink forward, Fate Bolt, they get the kill. Bristleback cleans up Earthshaker in the meantime. 3 heroes down, 2 of them being cores. I don't think either of them has buyback, no buybacks. So this is going to be easy tier 2. Mid lane though, play hard. He's surrounded by so many creeps. Kills a couple of them with the Blade Fury. Fox, oh, are we going to have an Omni Slash? Wait for it. No, play hard, he's just going to chase Fox down. Or can he? Tornadoes harder. Fox, wow, this is just funny. Look at the creeps. Just Benny Hill, guys. Benny Hill. Oh, finally. Heinrich comes in with the Hex, and that's going to secure the kill. But they're going to lose a tier 2 in the meantime. Without Heinrich or Play Hard being there, the push is definitely harder, but... Looks like Arcanys. They have broken Execration, but what I want to say earlier is 1 game. 1 game where Execration don't ban the Meepo. And we just see that Arcanys, well, there was a reason to why they banned the Meepo in the first 2 games, but they're gonna get the kill on Boomback again. Echo Slam is there, it's a huge one with the Sonic Wave as well. They get a couple of kills, but is it even enough? They used the Laguna Blade, but it's onto the wrong Meepo. It wasn't low enough to begin with. Could have maybe blown up Mighty Savior instead, but they don't kill anybody. Jen is going to come back alive, but can't do anything. Bok in the meantime, Earthbound up, taken down, and this, guys, should be GG. All games fairly fast, but Arcanys this game just blink on Meepo. I said it can just turn games so fast. Meepo almost died, but almost doesn't really matter at all. That's gonna be supersized mega creeps. And with that, I don't think there's any way at all for Execration to really just come back from this. So Arcanys will be the team advancing to the upper bracket final to face 5 EVA Miracles team. But of course, don't worry, Execration, they are not completely out of the running for MLG Pro League Season 2 either, just because there is still a lower bracket for this tournament to be played out. Mighty Savior now, he's going to run in with the BKB because they just don't care, and GG is called by Execration, confirming the win for Arcanys. So here we have it. Arcanys win 2-1 over Execration. Arcanys in general has been looking pretty strong now with the new lineup. Of course, Execration themselves definitely not too shabby either, but with this, we are not done for the day. We are done for now, but later on twitch.tv/GosuTV1, we are going to have the Razer Think Fast Cup, Moscow 5 versus Spin to Win, Vega Squadron versus Scary Faces, as well as My Insanity versus Beat Doxy at 20 CET. All of that will be on GosuTV1 on Twitch. So you can find us there. And for now, this is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully the solo cast wasn't horrible. By the third game, I definitely got distracted for a little while, but sorry guys. Sorry. In any case, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you can always follow me at Couchor. You can check out HeflaTV on their Facebook and Twitter on HeflaTV for both. And with this, done for now. Just a few songs to finish the stream, and have a good one.